In Michigan, public schools have complex budgets with many components. Since education is a people business, these budgets are based on staffing. School resources are devoted to providing the highest level of programs and services to students as possible through the teachers, parapros, specialists, bus drivers, food service staff, and others who help schools work. Here's a breakdown of how schools spend the resources they receive. Directly supporting students is the priority of K-12 school. Between 65 and 70% of a district's budget is spent directly in the classroom on teachers, paraprofessionals, textbooks and online materials to support textbooks, and classroom supplies. Of the remaining 30 to 35%, a significant amount is dedicated to supporting classrooms with support services from speech therapists, social workers, guidance counselors, psychologists, occupational therapists, nurses, and media specialists. Another portion goes to school administration, including principals, assistant principals, school secretaries, dean of students, and athletic directors. The remainder of the budget goes to operating and maintaining school buildings, transporting students, and district administrative services. In general, 85 to 90% of a district's budget is personnel, and only 10 to 15% is non-personnel. Most of the expenses that are non-personnel are made up of utility costs for buildings, buses, fuel, and repairs for buses, school and office supplies, textbooks and online software packages that support textbooks and curriculum, and business-related expenses such as legal advice, insurance, and financial audit services. Public school budgets are operated on a very tight margin. Reductions in revenue can immediately result in large gaps in the budget. State law mandates balanced budgets, so these gaps require immediate action to close the gaps. Because education is a people business, often the only way to close the gap is to reduce the number of people. Reducing staff can unfortunately lead to the loss of student programs. This is a brief overview of how public schools in Michigan spend the resources provided to them. For more on school finance, go to kentisd.org.